This year and last year, I dedicated my work to this channel. I had over 50 videos uploaded, and if I had the current videos I have now uploaded, I'd probably be in the 70s by now, just with all the videos that are coming out in future dates. And at first, when I came into this year, I thought I would just, try to recover from sophomore year. Most of my close friends had moved, or in the friend group had ended pretty much by September, October. And it just gotten distant. I gotten alone. My closest friends and I stopped talking. I stopped being social with people. I stopped engaging in conversation with people. Entering the school year, people just bullied me. And I mean, throughout the entire school year, I was just like bullied or harassed. I was bothered when I didn't want to be. And I've gotten into various just conflicts and school administration trying to bring me down and just ruin my life. I was a victim. And I don't like to claim myself to be a victim, but I had underwent so much conflict, so much issues, and I thought I would never, I thought I'd never see the end of it. It kind of proved my viewpoint of the world before, when I was in that negative headspace when I was much younger, that the world was just against me, that I was all that is left, and everyone was evil. And I couldn't trust anybody, I couldn't, love anybody. I was depressed I was still depressed for years. I mean, the depression still hasn't went away. I just couldn't bring myself to even care. At most, I'd feel rage and sadness, grief. Many of the times I didn't feel emotions, though. I just felt empty. I felt null. I had brain fog. I was going back to old ways, old, horrible ways. And I didn't know if I'd ever be happy. Life felt worthless. I wonder how long it would be until I did something I would regret. But I met someone, and my viewpoint on life just changed. And I mean, I didn't think of anything at first when I met this person. They gave me some money because they were friends with my friend. They gave me some money to just pay for something because I didn't have enough money for something. Then, they gave me McDonald's. I mean, this person and we started to actually become friends, interact more in school. And then, they showed me a photo and I realized, they didn't live that far from me. I walked over there and we started hanging out. I started visiting them. I met people from my school, more people from my school, and, I made more friends out of it. I had a new friend group. I actually felt happier, and I made friends in school too during this time, and I overall began to gain more friends, even though people continued to bully me and bother me, and it angered me, but that's just how life was. But with these people, I felt a lot happier. And this girl, she was great. We texted all the time. I started to actually feel something. I started to actually realize what love was like. I started to love this person. I fell in love. And I mean, she was gorgeous. She is gorgeous. She's beautiful, but it was more so from what was within that pulled me in. Her kindness, The kindness she had. She was funny, unique. It was her traits, personality, her character that I began to respect. She has so much going for her. Like, she's done more in her life than I feel like I ever done in my life. Or maybe that's the delusions talking, but that's how it seemed. And so me and her, we got close. I mean, she used to text me that she missed me and all that. I kind of did that, but we skimming past that. We just we clicked. I never actually got to tell her my feelings until I was like close to like realizing, oh, my life might actually be limited. I might not live. I might not survive. I had to calm down for a second, but yeah, it just I fell in love with this girl. She was amazing. I didn't, for once, I actually like was laughing for real. I was happy. I felt something I had never felt before, and it's like she made me realize so much was within me. I started to persist more in being the better person that I could be. It was, I think this time was like around April too. It was like April 28th or whatever that it began. Then then we had a bit of a situation. We were joking too much. She blocked me as a joke, right? Because I kept making jokes. I kept poking at her. This was after we started calling too. Like, I never call anyone. Then I took it too far. I blocked for 2 days, and then after that, it's like we got more distant, and I felt like it was my fault. Of course, we started talking again. Sometimes we played games together and called. Then it's like when I hanged out, it's like I felt less included. I felt like we barely interacted in person. I started to predict that this would end just like all the other good things in like a few weeks, but it ended this month. A few weeks ago, I just got negative. I realized I was so depressed and I got so negative with her, even though we talked a lot and had a lot of good times talking. She knew how I felt. I never actually asked her out, but she knew I had feelings for her. We talked about this. She never truly like said anything about it, like a formal rejection. But I kind of knew like it was kind of like the friend zone. And it's like my phone overheated, but there was a time where it's like I just sat back and just asked myself, like, why? Why, why did that have to end? I mean, I used to, and I realized she was an atheist, but I still loved her. Even as someone who was formerly atheist and got religious and got back into spirituality, it's like, she's like, there were some things about her where it's like I felt iffy about, but I still loved her. I loved her intensely. She made me love like I just loved for the first time again. I never loved someone as much as I loved her. And then my mood just got worse. I started distancing myself as she got quiet. And then one day, like, I had to just delete the messages, mute her account, restrict everything. I didn't want to see anything related to her because I was just tired of feeling the pain. And then I had to tell her I had to block her, and I didn't even give her a chance to respond because then I straight up just blocked her. I could go on and on about how I love this girl. Little essays, bro. And it's almost embarrassing to even, like, say all of this. But I feel like I had to get it out somehow. And what I've realized from after I left is like, this feeling's not gonna go away. It's going to continue to live on, but at most, I can learn how to live with it and learn how to love myself more and truly love myself more. No more me just saying this and not doing anything for myself. I'm starting to upload more. I'm starting to persist in content more, working out, skincare and all that. That's gonna be a future video, skincare. But I'm learning how to move on, truly, and being patient with the process. Perhaps God gave me this girl, this experience, this life as a test or something, but I'm honestly tired of this. I don't want to deal with any of these people, any of these like regular people anymore. Like, this girl is truly something special. It's like I will always cherish her in my memories, always cherish her, always think about her. Literally, I can think of her about music. I had a dream about her actually before waking up today, and this is embarrassing to even say that, but I literally had a dream of her, and it's like, yeah, I just miss like the fun we used to have, just like hanging out, and how she made me laugh, made me smile. I felt human. She cured my depression before I got depressed, because I knew I couldn't be more with her. I hope she finds someone better though. If she ever finds this, I'm cooked, but yeah. I hope she finds someone that treats her amazingly, and of course I hope for her to be happier, to improve more, to be the best that she can, independently, you know. She doesn't need anyone, but when she does find someone, I hope she's happier than she could be with me. Because I could never be as great as I want to be for her. Guess the lesson is, love yourself. You know, it's not always going to go right. Just be better for you. Be happier for yourself. Love yourself and just push on. Simply Jonah out. I think to properly summarize this without going too much into detail, just because I feel like I should properly now summarize after that story. We were two strangers who surprisingly connected well. And even though for like the first few weeks into our friendship, we got so close, and you know, we got closer than people that we known for months or years. We developed a deep emotional bond. I genuinely fell in love and confessed when I thought I wasn't going to live much longer. She didn't reject me, but she didn't move the relationship forward either. I survived. We continued to get distant, talking as friends. This resulting uncertainty slowly changed the friendship, though, leaving me grieving not only the love but the loss of the friendship we once had. Eventually, I chose to end the connection, not out of hatred or envy, but because unresolved hope and pain made healing impossible. I had to cut off all means of connection so I can be who I am now.